Thanks for staying with us. We apologize for the delay. There was a technical glitch. Now we are going to the papers. The Nation. EFCC quizzes Kyari over spending on refineries and others. Major headline. Dangote Cement pays 3.3 trillion dividends in 15 years. Our terror attack suspects. Trial begins October 19. First Lady gives 100 million award to Enugu as Green Nigeria champion. I will break second term jinx in Ekiti, Oyebanji declares. Early campaign hitting up politics, says Atahiru Jega. What stories do we have in the Nation?
Major headline.
Go ahead, please.
So the former group CEO of the NNPCL, Abuja Kyari, is facing the EFCC right now. They invited him, and as he was going, he was singing that he's innocent and that there's nothing to fear, that he served. He said, I have done my part, the EFCC must do theirs. When each of us do our duty without fear or favor, with honor and respect and commitment, Nigeria moves forward. He also said that they're investigating him on two aspects. One is the turnaround maintenance of the refineries, all four of them. They're looking at from 2010 to 2025, a total of $18 billion. Under his watch, $2 billion turnaround maintenance that was spent. Money was made available between the four refineries, the largest sum to the Port Harcourt refinery, which has 2 refineries inside. And they said that he awarded certain contracts also. So the second part of the investigation is that he said also they are looking at what he called operational costs for the refineries when the refinery was not productive. So there was a time when they were awarding that amount continuously for operational costs for a non-functional refinery that was unproductive. That's to the tune of 4.8 trillion under his watch. And they're saying that, you know, each time a turnaround maintenance in dollars was done, they hear of a refinery breakdown. So he will come and explain to them how some of this happened. They said he also, some of his former top officials have refunded some monies to the EFCC from the turnaround maintenance cash that they got. He needs to explain all of these monies. He, on his part, says he did his job and he would explain himself. Second phase is that award that he awarded during his tenure to friends and families and companies.
So
anyway, I'm sure we'll hear more.
I took the Ekiti State Governor, Biodun Oyebanji, who has said that he has a divine mandate to break the second term jinx that has been denied previous governors. So if you know the history of the Ekiti State, you know, it was first Ni Adebayo, then Fayose, then Fayemi, then Fayose, then Fayemi. So none of them. So he's saying that the governors have not been able to perform properly because they always lose their second term. So they haven't had unbroken, but that he has got the divine mandate that he's going to break it. So that he will have a good run.
It's the one that local government people donated 10 million to. Local government workers in Ekiti State to support his second term bid.
Yeah.
Really?
I took it in the papers on Friday, I think.
Yes, I remember.
I'm finding it very interesting.
Let's move on to another story.
Okay, so
maybe we'll break it true.
So I have the story of the Atahiru Jega advising the INEC. He's saying that they said the former chairman of INEC, that's Professor Atahiru Jega, chided the activities of politicians heating up the polity with early campaigns ahead of 2027 general elections. He lamented that these politicians are jumping the gun and going scot-free because the appropriate constitutional sanctions are not applied when they violate the law. He said that any form of premature campaign violates the constitution, thereby undermining the INEC's authority and eroding the integrity of any election. He said they said the chairman, that's the INEC chairman, that's Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, said the agency is handicapped in trying to sanction the political parties and candidates for elections who organize campaigns before the stipulated time. Handicapped. That's what he said. He said that they said 500,000 is what they impose. That's the fine that they impose on those who engage in campaign less than 24 hours. But there is no sanction in the Electoral Act for those who engage in campaign less than 150 days to elections. So they are saying that the PDP and the ADC have been holding elaborate meetings and rallies, drumming support for their platforms and campaigning against the president, who has been endorsed for the second term by the APC. And he, Jega, reminded the political class that the law prohibiting illegal campaigns are still in force. He's now urging the INEC to sanction offenders as soon as possible.
Okay, let's move on now to The Punch. Major headline, 2027, police INEC move against early campaigns. Federal government rakes in 600 billion VAT from Facebook and others. Reps grill Edu. Bagudu over 2024-25 budget delays. Yobe holds mass burial as bandits kill 84. Tinubu orders fresh push to crash food prices. Tinubu Macron have lunch amid France political tension. Our terror attack suspects lose bail bid. Police arrest Obi of Lagos foil installation. EFCC quizzes ex-NNPC GMD Kyari over refinery contracts. What do we have in The Punch?
So our eyes are on the our terror attack accused suspects who are presently under trial. Of course, their bail application was denied by the trial judge, who said that terrorism charges are capital offences, and that releasing them on bail would pose significant security risk. So I taken the story when the DSS, who is prosecuting, was arguing that, you know, releasing them on bail, they were already terrorizing some of their witnesses and threatening them. So they do not want to lose their witnesses. They have intelligence on them, sending threat messages to witnesses. And so these 5 terrorist suspects, who are suspected also to be members of the Al-Shabaab terrorist group, carried out killings that took away 40 lives with graphic pictures on our pages and our news media. So presently they are under trial, and so they will remain in custody pending trial because of the charges against them.
Okay. What other stories do we have?
Yeah, so we have the order where the president orders fresh push to crash food prices. They said the president has ordered a Federal Executive Council committee to move swiftly on measures to further reduce food prices across the country. They said the Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, that's Senator Aliyu Sabi Abdullahi, said this in a meeting. According to him, he said the directive focuses on ensuring safe passage of farm produce across transport routes to cut logistics costs. All he's saying is that the major reason why this cost of food is going up is because of transportation. So he is saying that the president has given a matching order with the Federal Executive Council Committee, already handling it on how we are going to promote safe passage of agricultural foods and commodities across the various routes. And also, they said since the removal of fuel subsidy, high transportation cost and insecurity on major highways disrupted the movement of the goods. So, but what he's saying is that that they plan to, what they are going to do is that the government is set to roll out a farmer soil health scheme to boost productivity and a revamped cooperative reform initiative to mobilize resources and empower rural farmers. And also, you know, because so far there's been this CNG issue and all, so they said they are going to make sure that all of these things are functioning properly so that they'll be able to transport food from one place to another. Thereby it will become cheaper.
All right. Why, you have a story?
Yeah, the police have arrested the 65-year-old man Chibuke Azubike for allegedly parading himself as the Obi of Lagos. He was arrested they were about to have their coronation when the police swooped in and arrested 4 of them. They arrested him, another Chief Chibuzo Ani, he is 57, Martins Mwadika 65, and Ikechukwu Franklin 41. They are currently being held in the command headquarters in Lagos.
Please, what does Obi of Lagos mean?
I'm not sure.
Is that not king of?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
So do you have kingship without land?
Thank you. That's why I'm wondering.
So I don't know why these things keep happening.
You see this rhetoric.
They will just
Listen, I'm tired of, because when I was growing up, I didn't know whether you were Igbo or Hausa or anything. We all went to school together and
mingled together.
And nobody. So this new rhetoric about you are Igbo, you are Hausa, I don't understand it. Please, can we please leave it?
But can we stop?
Can we stop?
Can we stop this?
Okay,
even this one.
The meaning of our history.
Yeah.
So you're a person, you're an identity, you belong to somewhere. Stop playing around, just respect it and love each other and stop the whole thing.
You know, true, there's Lagos has its own history.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't go and crown the Alafin of Onisha now. Do you understand?
No, it's not possible. Exactly.
It's not possible.
So
let's also respect all these things.
People's culture. We need to respect
their space.
Very important. Let's move on now to the Daily Sun. 2027, we can't do anything about early campaigns. INEC. Onitsha killings, Mohalu suspends campaign, decries abuse of arms by Anambra security outfits, task forces. Continuous obstruction of Natasha affront on democracy, ADC. Enugu wins First Lady 100 million Model Green State Award. Kogi police confirm killing of 3 officers. Peter Obi asks accountants to help Nigeria stop reckless spending. Methodist Archbishop laments decaying education system in Nigeria. What do we have in the Sun?
Okay, so I have the African Democratic Party finally lending their voice to Senator Natasha's plight within the Senate. And they said that this continued obstruction of the senator by the National Assembly from resuming legislative duties is an affront on democratic values. Besides, so I call it double jeopardy for me because she's now served the 6-month suspension, and now the Senate President, what they call them, officers of the National Assembly are saying she would wait out extra. You know, they gave 6 months, which she went to court to say was, you know, and the court ruled that it was denying her people representation for that long. The court had spoken, they had carried out their punishment, and now they are extending it because she had gone to court for a right. Usually when matters are filed like this and are exhausted with time, the person has served and that matter has gone with time, the court would also acknowledge that, maybe put just as the court did when in really reaching their ruling. It was the court's opinion that, you know, this was too strong for the powers for the Senate to exercise over such matters. She has done it. You don't punish somebody twice for the same offense. You don't have the powers to, double jeopardy, to extend it like that. I think it's overreaching of the Senate entire.
We discussed it. And
it's an embarrassment because this is an institution of democracy itself. You have disenfranchised the entire people of Kogi Central. You have become insensitive. You are now playing pettiness.
Thank you. Tell them.
In such an institution.
Talk about it.
You don't need to like a person. If I make she not fine.
Follow the law.
Just let the people of Kogi Central have their representation. It's a 4 years tenure. For all of you that they voted, everybody will vote on Nakom. I don't understand.
I agree.
Please, but I need to say this
because
to people. We said they will not be lawyer.
Yes, so our own word did not hold on. Excuse me, I was supposed to read law that year, but because of marriage, I now read political science.
For like 6 jam. I mean, join me. Meeting cut off.
All right, let's move on now to Vanguard. Let's see a story.
Oh, sorry.
You have a story? Go ahead.
It was the Labour Party candidate for the governorship election has his name is George Morgan, who has taken a break from his campaign for a week because of the killings in Onitsha, in the market. This the Ocha Brigade there was a clash and then they killed 4 people. So he says our people no longer feel safe going to the market, walking the streets, or even sitting in their homes. We are now living in a battlefield where citizens are gunned down, not by criminals in the bush, but by those wearing government uniforms. I brought this up because of, the other one. The university, it was the same kind, it wasn't Ocha, but it was the same kind of government. That's why this argument about whether we should have state police or not. This is the result.
But we still have to have state police.
We just need
These
ones are not even police.
I know.
Did you see the video? of these people.
No, I didn't see the video.
I saw the video.
Are you serious?
How they were just gunning people. They have arms.
Yeah,
they are supposed to. It's market. They are supposed to go. And what are people with guns doing in the market?
So the essence of state policing is that people hold themselves more accountable. The young people there understand their terrain. They know where these criminals are hiding. If they get employed,
so empower the Nigerian police. Give them more.
The jurisdiction is too much.
There are so many reasons.
Nigeria is too small for it.
If they compel state governments now
to
vote part of their security vote towards security in their states and then expand it towards the police service.
Thank you so much, ladies, for your contributions. We have to go. That's all we can take on the newspaper reviews. When we come back, we'll move on to today's topics. Stay with us. I'm eyeing you.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.